Hey, how you doing? I'm just pounding around in the bush here exploring some of the old gold mining tunnels that this town is absolutely surrounded by. We have a working gold mine beneath our feet, and all around us we've got remnants and reminders of the history of almost 200 years of gold mining in this area. Let's go and have a wander around, see what we can find. Building your own tiny house, or you're moving into an off-grid lifestyle, you could do worse than subscribe to the channel. Every week I've got tips and tricks and little stories of my inventions and my adventures coming through. Why not subscribe and keep an eye on some of the things that I do? There's a button down the bottom. Next to that button is a wee bell. If you ding on the bell, you'll get all the notifications every week that will tell you exactly what we're up to. Right. Actually, it would blow me away if anybody who hasn't yet subscribed to the channel was to do that over the next few days. Get my numbers up over 1,000 would be quite a thing for me. This place I'm sitting in right now, I'm below the roasting kilns. The roasting kilns were a row of huge bricked deep holes in the side of a hill. It was poured in alternating layers with firewood, and they would set fire to it, burn it for 2 to 3 days, and then the roasted ore would be taken out at the bottom through these tunnels here. There are 6 or 7 tunnels along the hill that access the deep ore roasting pits, and they'll pull it out on small railway lines and trundle it off to the crushers to be pulverized, and then off to the chemical processing to remove the gold from the quartz that it sits in. Right, just through here in this clearing, this is the site of the old crusher shed. There were 60 head of stamp housed inside this huge tin shed. These are the remnants of the row of stampers. That's all that's left, the bolts holding them down. And up above you can see the brickwork. That upper level is where the primary crushers were. They'd feed the ore down into the crushers. It would be pulverized into a powder and moved on to the next part of the process, which is the chemical part. What was once a huge building is now just piles of concrete and twisted bits of steel. Trees growing up through it. This was all from about 140 through to about 80 years ago, and this is all we have left. Still a great place for kids to come and play. Oh, look here, random bits of metal sticking out of the side of the bank.
shaped buildings. I think that was some kind of furnace, a retort possibly for assaying the gold. And here's a pipe that goes from here right out to the road.
So thanks once again for hanging out with me for a few minutes and letting me fill your head with my ideas and my dreams and my inventions. It would be awesome if you were to subscribe to my channel and click the notification button, which will let you know each time I release a new video, which is usually on a Sunday night. Sometimes I manage to squeeze an extra one in during the week. Tiny house and off-grid resources, as the name says. It's everything related to living in a tiny house